Empire. Garryan Empire. Come on, you old flukes. Let me see you in the chat. Get involved. Garryan Empire. Garryan Empire. Don't let me sing alone. Come on. Garryan Empire. Garryan Empire. Garryan Empire. Hello, you old flutes. My name is Stevie Knows, and welcome to my 10th YouTube live. Now, I've got to say thank you to you, because it is because of you old flutes, because of the Garryan Empire that we have just assembled, that we are even doing these lives. Because as a lot of you will know, at the start of 2025, I wanted to do long form videos, and they will be coming very soon. There's a lot that's going to be coming very soon, but I will let you know once we're ready to do that. But I wanted to do long form videos, so I started off the year with a Q&A video, and so many of you old flutes, you said to me, Stevie, we love this video, however, would you do it in a live format? And I was like, this is why. This is why the Garryan Empire, this is why the old flutes are the greatest supporters on the internet, because Evan Smith, great to have you locked in. Thank you for sending that super chat, mate. This is why you guys are the absolute best, because we haven't looked back. We've already done 10 YouTube lives. So guys, let me know in the chat below, how many lives have you been here for? Have you been here for all 10? Is this your first YouTube live? Are you making your debut on the YouTube live? Or have you been here for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Yes, I can count. Let me know. Right, let's get all this all set up. Oh, it's good to have you lot back. Hey, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look. So we've got Neo saying I've been here for 2. Bex has been here for 10. Go on, Bex. Leandro's been here for 10. Sophie 10. Rockstar Movies 10. Evan and Owen 2. Jessica Bruff says 19. Blimey. Even I've not been here for 19. That's fantastic. Train Fan 123 says, hey Stevie, what's up? Train Fan, thank you for sending that, mate. And I'm all right. How are you? I'm seeing lots of. I'm seeing Penny saying 4. Michael Sinclair 8. Jasper says, Stevie, I've been here since your first music video. Well, Jasper, that means you have been here since the absolute beginning on YouTube, because that was my first, pretty sure that was my first YouTube video, the paper towel music video. I think maybe we've got to do another music video soon. What do you think? I think we've got to do that very soon. Seeing a few 10s coming in. Bella says I've been here for all 10. Olivia's been here for 30. Blimey. I tell you what, Olivia, you're smashing it. Seeing as I've only been here for 10, you've been here for 30. But guys, before we officially kick off the 10th YouTube live, let's do a run call like we always do. Guys, don't forget, before we do that, TNT Head, hello, you say, Stevie, can you make Gary shout me out? And also rest in peace to Mystic Mog. Well, firstly, mate, thank you so much. The support that you lot have sent me since Mystic Mog's passing. Honestly, you've absolutely blown my mind. And you wanted me to get Gary, so hang on a minute. Hang on a minute, let me get it. Here he is. Here he is, good old Gary. He's here. He's here, don't you worry, he's always here. What's going on, Jaden? Says, Stevie, Tarquin tried kissing me. Oh my God. Guys, let me know, have you seen Tarquin trying to kiss things recently? Let me know what you've seen Tarquin doing. Also, Blobby Grace, hello you, says, Stevie, how are you? I'm okay, thank you. Thank you for asking. How are you? It's great to have you locked in on this, our 10th YouTube live. But guys, as I was saying, don't forget, please like this stream. Hit that subscribe button. I'm pretty sure you guys have already done it. I know you guys never let me down, but I just got to make sure. I don't want you to miss this video, because we are growing an empire right now. So like this stream, get involved in the comments below, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on. Amelia Livy says, Stevie, you are the GOAT. Ah, Amelia, it's very kind of you. Jim Gary, Gary, GTG, Gary the GOAT. That's very kind of you. What's going on? King of Penguins, what a great name. You got some great usernames here. Mr. Skittles says, Stevie, question, if you booked WrestleMania but only using the online school characters, what matches would you book? It's a fantastic question, by the way. If I was going to book a WrestleMania match with all the characters, I think we're just going to have a big kind of battle royal. Over the top rope battle royal. Issa the dude says, Stevie, I said mais pourquoi to my French teacher and I got a detention for disobeying a teacher's order. Well, firstly, that's fantastic. And just blame me. Secondly, who knows what maple quoi? What does that actually mean? Let me know. What's going on, Noodle? Hope you're all good. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get on to the whole Stalice debacle. Kim says, but why? What's going on, Harperberries? Oh, you lot know. You lot are good. Archie's says, but why? Ethan says, Gary the GOAT. Rangers Football Club says, Stevie, do you support, I think it says, do you support Man City or Man United? Neither. I support Liverpool. And we've just lost to Chelsea, which is not very good. What's going on, Joseph? Hope you're all good, mate. It says, Stevie, what do you use for Benjamin's voice? I just use Benjamin's voice. You know how it rolls. That's just Benjamin. And what's going on, Evan Smith? Great to have you tuned as well. Bless you guys. Thank you so much for everyone that gets involved in these lives. And bless you. Thank you so much to all of you who take the time to send super chats and things like that. Your support means more than you know. And talking of support, talking of the empire and the audience, guys, if you watched Friday's episode, you saw Stalice break up. Now, so many of you wanted that. Guys, let me know in the chat, what did you think of that? Are you happy with that decision? Are you unhappy with that decision? Stevie and Alice are no more. Let me know what you think. We've got a lovely username in the chat. Mystic Mog says, I'm on holiday. Well, I hope you're having a lovely holiday. And I love that username. It's a beautiful username. Logan Smith says, Stevie, I'm happy with that decision. We've got Gary the GOAT in the chat, says, Stevie, but I disagree. Few people saying I predicted it. Joseph says I want them together. Flappy says, Stevie, do you know there are people that are reposting shorts? Yeah, it's something that people do. Guys, if you see anyone posting my stuff, please just report them. And usually it's taken down pretty quickly. I've had it across social media, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and obviously now YouTube. So guys, yeah. If you could have my back on that, that would be fantastic. If you see anyone uploading my content, just report it, please. And then we'll have all that taken down. It's a bit of a mixed reaction, though, in terms of hashtag Stalice. Some people are happy, some people are not. Kelly says, Stevie, I saw Tarquin kissing Benjamin. Oh, my God. That's a lovely username. Stevie Knows is the GOAT. Says, Stevie, how was your weekend? Mate, it's been good, thank you. It's been all right. What have I been up to? What I've been up to this weekend? Making videos, making new videos. So guys, obviously, as you'll see in the title, so many of you told me that you've got exams coming up soon. What's going on, TNT Head? You want Gary to say hello to you? He's here. I can't put it on though. I can't put the wig on. I've told you guys before. Evan Smith, thank you, mate, for sending that. It flattens my hair. Already, it makes it even flatter than it already is. And I've got videos to film for you. Because I never forget, guys, there was one alive, a lot of you would have been here for it, or I wore it basically for the entirety of the live. And yeah, my hair was just like just flat. It was like that. Literally just like that. So we can't do that again. So a lot of you have been asking about, Samantha says, Steve, I need the toilet. Samantha, go to the toilet. I'm going to let you go to the toilet. I'm not going to let your teachers, but make sure you get back here ASAP. So guys, I'm seeing the football kids say, Stevie, I've got SATs. I've just seen Chris say, Stevie, I've got GCSEs. So guys, let me know if you have exams coming up in some kind of capacity, let me know. Before I carry on what I was about to say. Ryan, hello you. Wood says, overgarried. Ziggy says, Stevie, I have a residential next week. What should I be prepared for? Well, mate, where are you going? What's going on? K98 says, bruh, you are the GOAT. Thank you, K98. And the Swayze King says, Stevie, do a backflip. Do you want me to break my neck? Is that what you want? Why would you want me to do that? Nitrous says, Stevie, please say, but why? But why? And you've got to say it like that. Clara says, Stevie, I have my 11 plus. Jack says, I've got SATs. Ryan says, Stevie, you are the best YouTuber. Thank you so much. Isaac wants Mr. Nipple to be head teacher. Well, guys, as you know, we've been doing it. We've been passing it around. We've been passing it around recently. and it's causing a lot of trouble. It's even breaking up couples. Can you believe it? Jessica says, Stevie, I've got an end of year test. So guys, I can see a lot of you got exams. And whether you haven't got exams yet, there'll be many of you guys who have been through exams. You've already done it. There'll be some of you that don't have exams coming up right now, and they're going to be coming up in the future at some point. So guys, tomorrow, 10 a.m. UK time, because tomorrow in the UK is a bank holiday. So as you guys know, whenever there's a half term or something like that, we post at 10 a.m. UK time. Darren, what's going on, Darren? Says Nico and says Sophia or Sophia. Let me know, because I have friends that are spelt like that are Sophia and Sophia. Says they say you are their ultimate fave YouTuber. Well, Darren, bless you. Tell him I said thank you, and thank you so much for sending that super chat, mate. So guys, tomorrow, 10 a.m. UK time, I will be posting a video. You guys wanted another Pupils Champion video about exams. So tomorrow you will get that, and we will go into a deep dive on how I want you guys to attack this this exam season. I can't believe we have another exam season upon us. It's crazy. Where are we at? Evan Smith, thank you, my friend. Taylor Swift says, Stevie, one of my friends goes to this school and she literally loves you. Unfortunately, she couldn't make it tonight, but she wanted me to ask you to please do an assembly workshop day at Rycroft School. Well, tell her I said thank you so much. And guys, as you know, Jim Jam says, Stevie, you are the best. Thank you, Jim Jam. It's a great name. You guys have some great usernames, by the way. One thing I really want to do in September is do a bit of a tour of schools. I've got an idea for some assemblies that I would like to do. So what I will do, you old flutes, maybe towards nearer September, we will compile a list. I've already spoken to some schools. And Mohammed, hello mate. Mohammed Nadeem, hope you're okay, buddy. And also James Shine, what's going on, mate? It says Gary Johnson's Barmy Army. But what I will do, guys, I will compile a list of schools, because I'd like to do some assemblies on an array of topics, even in my title of this YouTube live that I can see, exam advice, revision tips, and a lot more. What's going on, Ellie Ratchford? Hope you're all good. And Chocolate819 as well says Gary Johnson's Barmy Army. May says, Stevie, I have an end of year show. May, that takes me back, the good old days. What is it, like a talent show? Is it something like that? Is it singing? Is it dancing? Let me know what you think. So guys, I'm just looking at my notes here. And I'm thinking of what should we talk about next? Because there's lots of stuff I need your advice on. So guys, last week we talked about parodies. And so many of you wanted me to do a Bon Jovi Living on a Prayer parody. So guess what? As always, we're going to get it. You're going to get what you want, and we're going to do it on Tuesday. You know, guys, if you're in the live, you get the info first. And on Tuesday, we're going to do a Bon Jovi Living on a Prayer. Guys, let me know who's excited for that, because it's, in my opinion, it's one of the greatest songs of all time. I think it transcends generations, but let me know. So I've just seen someone say, Stevie, I sung that at my school. Sebastian says, Stevie, do a Baby Shark parody. Oh, wow. GTG says, whoa, we're halfway there. Ree Richard says, yes. And I hope that means you're excited for the Living on a Prayer parody. Charlie574 says, Stevie, I love your videos. And Ethan says, Stevie, when are you doing a new online school episode? Well, that will be up on Wednesday. So this week, guys, you guys always get the hot gossip first. Tomorrow, 10 a.m. UK time. This is why I need you to turn those post notifications on. Will be 10 a.m. UK time. I will be doing a video, a Pupils Champion video based around exams, just some advice and stuff. Before I carry on, Leah Pyro, this is why I love you guys. Honestly, the kindness you show. Leah Pyro says, Stevie, how are you doing, mate, after everything? I hope you're doing okay. And thank you for being strong. You inspire me to keep going and to not give up. Bless you, Lee. That's such a lovely message. I've been okay. I've been all right. Obviously, I'm still very, very sad that Mystic Mog is no longer with us. But she lived until she was 20. I mean, 20 years old. Some of you guys told me last year, what is that in cat years? Let me know again. Because I was a little bit shocked by what that actually is kind of in when you kind of convert it. So let me know. Holly Simpkins, hello you. Great to have you locked in. It was your birthday yesterday, Holly, I believe. Happy birthday. This is your weekly reminder to stay hydrated and drink water. Rose says, Stevie, I saw Tarquin kissing a pigeon. Do you remember this? If you're new here, a lot of you will know this. Look at this pigeon. I bought this for the videos, as many of you will know. I thought it was going to be a proper sized pigeon. Look here. Look at it. Honestly. So I thought, I'm not buying another one. I can't keep buying pigeon toys. So, yeah, we had to make do with this one. Where are we at? Hang on a minute. Phantom Guy says, Stevie, what did you think of WrestleMania? I was a little bit gutted because I wanted The Rock to turn up. A lot of you will know my favourite is The Rock, and he wasn't there, and it made no sense. Star says, Stevie, I've just subbed. Great to have you locked in, Star. You have just joined. You've just joined the Garian Empire. And Samantha Hereford says, is that a billion? Samantha, is that a billion? I don't think it's a million. I think that's a billion. Billion reasons why I love Stevie Knows. You're too good to me. You're too kind, you guys. Ben says, Stevie, I have a business studies exam on Friday. Well, Ben, you are talking to someone who did GCSE business and A-level business. And I actually got, what did I get in business overall? I got a C. I think I got a C. I did terrible. Max says, Stevie Knows, I love you. I just subscribed today. Max, welcome to the team. Welcome to the Empire. Business, yeah, I completely messed up year 12. And the work I had to do in year 13 to turn that around, honestly, crazy. Pixmin Animation to Stevie, how bad are GCSEs? Listen, guys, I'm going to say it in more detail in tomorrow's video, but for anyone who's got exams, and please let me know in the comments below if you have any kind of exams, any kind of tests coming up, because you guys blew me away. I didn't realise how many of you had exams coming up. I swear they're adding to it every year. I'm telling you, I might have to look into this. I might have to put my Inspector Stevie hat on, because I don't like how they're treating you guys. However, are exams important? Yes, of course. And you want to do well in them, of course. But exams do not define you. And like I said, in tomorrow's video, I go into it in more detail. However, whatever happens, and there'll be many of you that have heard me say this before, but I'm going to say it again because it's the truth. Whatever happens, everything will be okay. So let me know who has exams in the comments below, because I want to see you so I can say to you, whatever happens, it will all be okay. All I want you to do is just do your absolute best. Prepare right, do your absolute best, try and answer every single question, because if you leave a question unanswered, it's a zero. It's a zero. At least if you write something, you've got a chance. You've got a chance. I always remember, some of you might be able to help me with this, I never forget, there was a bit of an urban myth that as long as you spell your name right on the front of the paper, if it's a written test, you get 2 marks. Do you think that's true? Or is that just nonsense? Is that just absolute rubbish there right now? Fad says, Stevie, will you do primary schools and secondary schools or just secondary schools? I will look into it, mate. What I will do, guys, I will find out. I'll find out where I think the kind of best schools to go to are, where maybe the majority of you guys are. And obviously it'll be up to the schools. Some of them might not want assemblies on. I think they should all have assemblies on mental health and bullying and exams and revision and stress, etc., etc. But some schools might not. But I will look into that at a later date. Isabel says, Stevie, I've got SATs next week. This is a great username. Love you, Gary and Stevie. Says, hi. Hello. Fantastic username. Ben says, yeah, Stevie, I messed up year 12 too. Well, mate, don't worry, because so did I. and I turned it around. I never forget, in year 13, people would say to me, Stevie, are you revising? I'd be like, nah, I ain't revising, of course I'm not. I was actually working really hard, and I had to work really hard to get BBC. I was never going to get A's or A stars or anything like that, but I was proud that I got BBC. Dawn Williams says, Stevie, you should call Tarquin Tark. Well, Dawn, it's funny you say that, because whenever I'm like just messing about, I'm like, here he comes. You know, when I'm doing my script and I'm doing each character, I'm like, here he is, the big Tark. The big Tark's turning up. So yeah, I do kind of call him that myself. Right, where are we at? Ibby says, Stevie, I saw Tarquin kissing Ronaldo. Oh my God. Tarquin gets about. So guys, let me have a little look. So Hazel, what's going on, Hazel? Vladimir says, Stevie, in part 138, 139, can we do an exam? But Benjamin and Gary is writing about how to destroy each other. Well, mate, don't worry. We're going to do some exam, some online school episodes based around exams very soon. But I really think you're going to enjoy this week's trilogy of episodes. But before we get into that, guys, let me know, because last week you guys wanted me to do Living on a Prayer as a parody. What else would you like to see? Because remember, you guys dictate so many of my videos. It was thanks to you that I did Lava Chicken. I'd not seen it, I'd not heard of it. I remember saying to you guys, what is Lava Chicken? And you like, go, Stevie, it's a song by Jack Black. So, so Gemma says Godzilla. Do you know what it is, Gemma? I'm still recovering from Rap God. But we will do Godzilla, and I think Berserk. You guys wanted Berserk. Where are we at? Zoe L, I love this message. Says, with exams just around the corner, it's time to come together, de-stress and have a laugh. Zoe, absolutely spot on. That is what I want our Sunday lives to be. That is what I want these lives to be, where we just come together, have a laugh for an hour, chat about some absolute nonsense and have a giggle. What's going on, George? Lily says, Stevie, can you say, but, oh bloody hell? Of course I can. But first, it's Izzy. Thank you for sending that. It's Izzy. Great to have you tuned in. Here we go. If we're going to say it, we're going to say it properly. Oh bloody hell! You got to say it like that. You got to say it like that. What's going on, Kate? How are you doing? Great to have you guys tuned in. So yeah, what were we on? So yeah, so Midnight Rain says, hey Stevie, can you do a parody of Lucid Dreams? So do you know what, guys? I know a lot of you asked this, and I looked into it. It's a very difficult song to do. I'm not going to lie to you. There are some songs that are quite difficult, but I will see what I can do. Sheila says, Stevie, can you do a Travis Scott parody? Yeah, so Sheila, again, a lot of you guys wanted a Fiend parody, but again, I was like, it's only one word. I mean, we can do it. I can do it if you want. A lot of you have asked for it, to be fair. Scruff, great name. I've been called a scruff many times in my life. So Stevie, I've got my first GCSE on Friday. Yeah, I suppose it's May, isn't it? Oh my God. I keep thinking it's like February or something. This year's going by way too fast. God, I thought you still had a few more weeks until your exams. So Scruff, make sure you tune in tomorrow to my video, 10 a.m. UK time, because I will go into more detail. But as I mentioned, the most important thing, mate, is to prepare right. Don't stress yourself out. Get the balance right between working hard but taking time out for yourself, and come and join us on this live. But just do your absolute best. Oh, Simon, it's Izzy again. Thank you for sending that. Is that a bit of cake? You know Stevie loves cake. Stevie loves a bit of cake. Chocolate cake. Oh, now you're making me hungry. What's going on? Storm says, Stevie, I would like to see a We Are the Champions parody. That could be really good. Okay, so that one I think I'd be able to do as well. We Are the Champions. So we put that down. So the GOAT Ronaldo, hello the GOAT Ronaldo, says, Stevie, what about payphone? So we've done payphone. You guys wanted payphone and we did that. Dill Gamer says, Stevie, will you be adding anyone new to the Stevie Knows Academy? Yes. Don't you worry. We will be bringing in new characters. But again, I will... Well, a lot of you wanted because you're here with me on the live, you get the gossip first. A lot of you guys wanted Dandruff Dan. And Dandruff Dan might be making an appearance next week. Who remembers Dandruff Dan? Let me know in the comments. Joel, the champion of clickers. Thank you for sending that, mate. Proper means a lot. And also, Caitlin. Caitlin's here. Good old camera girl, Caitlin. Great to have you locked in. Thank you, Caitlin, for sending that. Very kind of you. And it's Izzy again. Thank you, Izzy. Very kind of you. So hang on, I asked the question. What was it? Oh, yeah, Dandruff Dan. I'm seeing some people say, yeah, I remember. I've just seen that. GTG says, Stevie, you'll never walk alone. Well, we just lost, annoyingly. Penny says, I remember Dandruff Dan. Rylan says, Stevie, you're the best YouTuber ever. That's very kind of you, Rylan. Thank you, my friend. Where are we at? A lot of people are saying, Stevie. Betsy says, Stevie, get another cat and name it Mystic Mog 2. Do you know what? I've had a lot of people say to me, Stevie, will you get another cat? And if I'm being totally honest, I always thought I would, but I don't know. I think after seeing the reaction from so many of you, I don't think I want another cat. Which I always say to people, thank you, Lisa Porter. Great to have you locked in. I always say to people, because I like good owners who give good homes to dogs, cats, or pigeons, in Tarquin's case. But I don't know, guys. I just think after the outpouring of love that so many of you gave after Mystic Mog, it blew me away. I was absolutely blown away. And I kind of feel like, I don't know. I just, maybe in the future, but I just don't think I want to right now, anyway. I hope that makes sense. I hope you understand. Bella says, Stevie, why did I see Tarquin kissing Stevie? Bella, unbelievable. Tarquin is out of control, basically. Matt Dean says, Stevie, I've just subbed. Thank you, Matt. Welcome to the squad, to the team, to the empire. Andy Nolan says, Stevie, you are the best YouTuber in the world. You bring joy and happiness when I'm having a bad day. So thank you, Andy. That's very kind of you, mate. It's very nice of you. It means a lot that I help in some small way, but we're a team, and you guys might not know it, but you guys have got me. You got me through COVID and lockdown. You got me through by far the worst time of my life when my dad passed. You've helped me get through this period of time when sadly Mystic Mog passed. So I feel very honoured to have you on my team. I know I'm soppy. I apologise. I'm not sorry, because I mean it. Determined Shark! Thank you, Determined Shark, for sending that, mate. And it's great to have you tuned in. Where we at? A lot of people are saying, Stevie, can you come to this school? Can you come to that school? Holly says, Stevie, will you make a Mog poster? Well, a lot of you guys wanted us to have a permanent fixture. Actually, wait a minute. Let me find it. Hang on. Here we go. So, guys, thanks to you, what we've done, we've obviously now made this a permanent fixture in the online school episodes, in the online school series. So that will always now be behind the Stevie character. Little Hampter says, Stevie, do the Gary voice. Okay, what catchphrase? Guys, let me know which catchphrase you want me to say, and I'm going to say it. Which Gary catchphrase, because there's a lot. Do you know what I love? Before I go live, what I love is I see so many of you talking to each other, saying the catchphrases. I absolutely love it. Morgan Wright. What's going on, Morgan? Says, Stevie, when is the merch coming? Well, Morgan, firstly, thank you. I know it probably feels like it's been ages. Guys, as you'll know, there'll be there's a lot going on behind the scenes, so I've not been able to get it done as quickly as possible. It was about to go, and then sadly everything with Mog happened, so I've changed it up a little bit. But I went and saw it yesterday, and we are so close. We are so close to be dropping our first ever Gary and Empire drop, and there's going to be a couple little goodies with it as well. But once it's ready to go, guys, you will be the first to know during a YouTube live, and then I will post about it. So if you're on my YouTube live, you will have the chance, because it'll be a limited edition. you will have the chance to get it first, and then I will post about it on my other channels. Night Gamers says, you've been over-garried. Okay, if we're going to do over-garried, a lot of people are saying, but why? Softbot says, say, but why? But why? You got to say it like that. But if we're going to do over-garried, wait a minute. Where is it? Okay. I don't know where my actual sunglasses are, but hang on a minute. If we're going to do it over-garried, we've got to do it properly. Are we ready? Blimey, you can see the ring light. Here we go. Everyone, say it with me. Say it with me in the chat. 3, 2, 1. Over-garried! And you got to say it like that. You got to say it like that. Ah, dude, I love you lot. What's going on, Will Case? And also Jay says, hello, Stevie. Hello, Charlie Cooper. Great to have you guys locked in. This is what I love. Samantha says over-garried. Ryan says over-garried. Susie says over-garried. Rebecca says over-garried. I'm just... my chat now is just an array of over-garried. Icy says, Stevie, I saw Tarquin marrying a pigeon. Oh my God. Well, if I was going to do a video about that, I'm going to have to get I'm going to have to buy a proper pigeon, because I don't think Tarquin can marry that. Or can he? Maybe Tarquin can. So yeah, guys, so sorry. We kind of got, as you know, if you've been here for more than one live, you know I get sidetracked. Guys, just quickly, I wrote down We Are the Champions. Guys, what other parodies would you like to see? Is there anything like, because I thought Lava Chicken was brilliant. Is there anything else? Marion says, hello, James. Hello, James. And you got to say it like that, very high pitched. Barry says, Stevie, I hate Benjamin. Oh, I love it. Where are we at? Joshua Chatwood, great to have you locked in, mate. What's going on, Leslie? Oh, so Lego Fan says Espresso. So Lego Fan, we've done Espresso. Great tune. Bit of Sabrina. Where are we at? Sniper says, Stevie, Ransom by Little Tekka. I don't know what that is. I'll have to check that out, mate. Jim Gary. I'm seeing a lot of Jim Garys in the chat. It's simply the best. Bit of Tina Turner. That's a classic. Because there are some parodies that I can do. There are some though. So there are some songs that are quite difficult to do. That's the only thing. So I wish I could do all of them, but there are some that are a bit, you know. Amber Rose says, Stevie, where can we get the merch? Amber Rose, it's not ready just yet, but once it's ready, I will put the link in the chat and you guys will be the first to know. So don't worry, it's not ready just yet, so you've not missed out, but you guys will know. San says, Stevie, we've got to see Gary singing We Will Rock You. Now that could be good. I'm loving how you go for a lot of the classic tunes. Jonah says, Mr. Bacon was a great joke. Good old Rasher Bacon. We had good old Rasher Bacon. So guys, I'm just looking at my notes here. So last week, a lot of you asked for this. And I'm going to ask it. I'm going to ask it again to see if you guys want it. And I really hope you do. Because something made a comeback recently. The Ice Bucket Challenge. Now Guys, who wants to see Jim Gary do the Ice Bucket Challenge? Let me know. Let's have a little look at the chat. Hang on a minute. Oh God, it's flying past now. Here we go. Lovable says yes, me. Tom Jimmy says yes. Anna Rogers says yes. Dana Sherry says, oh my goodness, I love that. That's the reaction I wanted. Knox says yes. Christine says, Stevie, I love Liverpool. Well, so do I, Christine. Even though we didn't play very well earlier. Edith says me. Uncle Pep says yes. DTI Baddie says yes. Betty. Well, guys, it's great. I'm really glad that you guys want to see the Ice Bucket Challenge because I filmed it today. Honestly, you old flutes. It was just. I can't wait for you to see it. That's what I'm going to say. Rosie Duck says, Stevie. Well, Rosie Duck, thank you for sending that super chat. Says, Stevie, I saw Is that you saw Tarquin cheating on his pigeon? Oh, God. Who's he cheating on his pigeon with? That's the big question. The unnamed says, Stevie, we need a Gary and Katy Perry. Do you want to say Katy Perry parody? Is that what you're asking for? Let me know. Neo says, Stevie, you're nearly at 560. Neo, this is why I'm honoured to have you on my team. Look, Mini Chunks, great name, says Stevie's a legend. Thank you, Mini Chunks. But honestly, the touch wood it continues, but the Garian Empire is growing on the daily. And the team that we're building, honestly, and that's why I've got some really cool things coming up very soon. It's just I'm basically trying to balance a lot of things at the minute. It will all make sense very soon, I promise you. Where are we at? Wispy says, hey Stevie, I love your videos so much and I'm so sorry for Mystic Mog's passing. She will always be in your heart. And by the way, I saw Benjamin dyeing his hair blue. That is fantastic. Sniper Bros, thank you, Sniper. Says, Stevie, I saw Tarquin kissing a seagull. And also Evan Smith, thank you, mate. Well, honestly, one of my favourite things in my videos at the moment. Mr. Darkfear says, Stevie, I scored Mystic Mog in my football game. Bless you, mate. And thank you for sending that super chat. But guys, one of my favourite things that I've seen recently from you old flutes is in the comment section on my videos, you guys will be like, Stevie, I saw Tarquin kissing a pigeon outside my local shops. Stevie, I saw Tarquin kissing a pig. Honestly, you guys have killed me with the comments recently. So please keep them going. Elite Games says, Stevie, go to Great Denham Primary School. Okay. I will check that out. Leave that to me. But there'll be lots of schools that we will hopefully do some really cool assemblies with, and hopefully we can help. If I can help in some small way with exam stress or mental health or bullying. Like, listen, like I always say, I'm not a doctor. I don't want to preach or anything like that. It's just I've been through some quite certain things in my life that I think will be relatable to a lot of you. So if I can pass that on and help in some sort of way, that'd be amazing. Never says, Stevie, Tarquin invited me to his wedding with a pigeon. Oh my God. Honestly, we might have to film. I thought we were going to film a wedding of Gary and Meghan. Maybe we're going to have to film a wedding of Tarquin and Tarquin and his pigeon. Oh, dearie me, you guys kill me. Let's see what's happening out. So, well, listen, I've seen a lot of people talk about Stalice. And guys, it's divided opinion. Hashtag Stalice broke up. But guys, let me ask you, what should be the reason? What should be the reason that Stevie broke up with Alice? Let me know in the chat. Rosie says, Stevie, can you also do a Cowbell Warrior parody? So again, Rosie, I don't know what that is. Is that a song? Is that similar to the Lava Chicken? Let me know. So let me have a little look. I want to see your thoughts because you guys have so many great ideas. You guys always make me laugh. Major says, Stevie, will you do more celeb collaborations? Major, it's a very interesting question because there's going to be very soon, hopefully, a special guest of the head teacher of the online school series. So I'll let you wait for that. Oh, Melanie, I like this because of their parents. If you guys know the online school series, you guys know what goes on. Alice's mum does not like Stevie, and Stevie's mum does not like Alice. So maybe that could be good. Megan says, Stevie left Alice for Zendaya. Oh, Zebra, this is good. She doesn't like McFlurries. Yes. Oh, Clara says, because Stevie cheated on Alice with Sarah. You lot are brutal, and I love it. Master Gibber, hello you. Yes, Master Gibber, the Lazy Song. That's one of my favourite songs by Bruno Mars. And Master, thank you for sending that, mate. And bless you, Icy Fish. Thank you for sending that, mate. Says, Stevie, play Minecraft, please. Yeah, do you know what, mate? I've never played Minecraft. I think my cousins play it. But I've never played it. I've never actually played it. So maybe we could do some content like that. Quinn says, Stevie, we love you. Mystic Mog, bless you, Quinn. Thank you, mate. Robin says, I think because Alice loves Roadman Reese. Oh, okay. So what you're saying is, you want Roadman Reese with... Oh my God. Oh my God. I think it's broke. I think it's broke. Too much fire. There's too much fire in the booth. Marion says Stevie in parody. We've done it. Make sure you check it out after this live. Oh, this made me smile. Where's it gone? Joshua says, Stevie, you're seriously missing out by never having played Minecraft. Yeah, mate. I hear it's very popular. I mean, there's literally a film about it, isn't there? So I will definitely check it out. Robin, hello. I just saw someone say, Stevie, do an Irish accent, mate. I can't do accents. Pat Lewis. Okay, this is quite good. I like this. Pat Lewis says, Stevie, what is hotter than the sun? Your nan. Guys, let me know, just off the top of your head, what are some of your most favourite one-liners? It doesn't have to be a Gary line, but let me know what are some of your favourite one-liners. It's Jaden says, Stevie, can you go to Barton Manor School? Jaden, don't worry, mate. Like I said, nearer the time, and thank you for sending that, Jaden, the super chat. Nearer the time, don't you worry. We will we'll compile a list and we'll sort it all out. Happy birthday! Well, Stevie knows it's the best. You're too kind. That's the username. It's my birthday today. 15 years old today. Going through some really tough times at the minute, but my videos really cheer you up. Well, mate, thank you so much. I wish you would have left your name there, so I'll give you a proper shout out. But it really means a lot that I help in some small way. But you and every single person on this live and on my team, you are so much stronger than you realise. I just need you to believe it. The Stick family, thank you for sending that, mate. Really appreciate it. GGG says, Gary, Jim Gary. PWR Christian, happy birthday, mate. Oh yeah, Natty. I know you are, but what am I? Blimey, that takes me back. What's going on, Paige? Tahar says, Stevie, I'm new. Well, welcome. You are very welcome. I love it. Gary the Goat. People love Gary the Goat. Charlie says, Stevie, love from Bristol. Great to have you tuned in from Bristol. I've never been to Bristol, actually. Oh, sacre bleu! I'm sorry. I'm just getting carried away here with the one-liners that you guys enjoy, which is really cool. Where are we at? What's going on, Poppy? Great to have you tuned in. Lollipop as well. Hello, Lollipop. But what I love, guys, I do love that you love But Why, because But Why is my personal favourite. It's just something that it can be used in so many ways, which is just fantastic. So if you ever want to annoy someone, if someone ever asks you to do something you don't really want to do, all you got to say is this. But why? And it will really annoy them. And if you get told off, just blame me. Crab Boy says, Stevie, I've been going through some really tough times lately, and I was wondering if you could give me some advice. Well, Crab, very sorry to hear that. But listen, we all know, I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat, all of us, we go through tough times in life. Unfortunately, life has highs, it has lows. But remember, tough times don't last. Only tough people do, and you're a tough person. So keep going one day at a time and don't be too hard on yourself. It's Izzy. Thank you for sending that. Wow. Very kind of you. It looks like a little bit like Gary. It looks a little bit like Gary if he had a hat on. That's a very cool little sticker right there. Noah says, Stevie, do you play for the Aston Villa Academy? I do not. However, when I was growing up, and guys, what I love is whenever I post a football video, so many of you are like, Stevie knows should be pro, etc., etc. And obviously, it's too late for me now. You know, with football, you've got to get in when you're like 6 years old into an academy. But firstly, it's very kind of you to say that. But secondly, the lesson I want you to take away from... hello, AJ from Sweden. AJ, great to have you locked in. The lesson I want you to take away from my mistakes. I have one regret in life. And growing up, I would get invited to academies. Aston Villa was one of them. West Ham. West Ham was another. Don't know what it is with clubs of claret and blue. Maybe Burnley also wanted me. But guys, back then I just didn't have the confidence, and I used to worry what people would think. I used to worry what people would say. And I used to get, but what if I get to these trials and I'm not good enough? Or what if... And guys, who was the one that missed out? It was me. So I don't want any of you to make the same mistakes that I did. So if there's something you want to do, you go and do it. And if it doesn't work out, it's okay. Do you know why? Because it's better to be able to say, do you know what? Oh, well, I gave it a go, instead of saying, what if? What if? So yeah, I don't want you to make the same mistakes I did. But listen, I'm very grateful to be doing what I do now. So listen, maybe it's fate. I don't know. Evan Smith says, Stevie, Miss Karen and Mr. Nipple should get married. Well, Mr. Nipple seems to be obsessed with Miss Karen. Where are we? What's going on, Michael? What's going on, David? Robin says, Stevie, I love attention. You know we drop that in when we can. You know we drop that in. Where we at? MoFlo says, Stevie, football is life. Life is a game of football. I absolutely love that you guys enjoyed that, because I created that back in the day at school. I think on the bus, a lot of the songs that I do, you know, Billy Bonanza, Football is Life, these were songs that I was singing on the school bus back in the day. So it's amazing. CJ7 says, hello from Australia. CJ7, what time is it in Australia right now? Great to have you tuned in, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, paper towel. People, a lot of love for paper towel. Oh, Iris says, Stevie, who is your favourite character? Well, listen, I love them all. However, my favourite is, of course, Jim Gary. And I absolutely love that so many of you seem to enjoy Jim Gary and his antics. Where are we at? Ben says, supporting you from Essex. Guys, let's do a little roll call then. Where is everyone watching from? Just in my peripheral vision, I've seen Essex, Bristol, Sweden, and Australia, which is so cool. Where are we at? Harper from Scotland. Hello. Renee from London. Sheila from London. Maruna from the UK. Harvey's from Somerset. Wales. Lola. Hello, Lola from Wales. Oh, I love Leandro from the Netherlands. Love that. Gaming Cody. Wow, this is cool. Gaming Cody from Lincoln. And Thanos fan from Chicago. Man, the Garian Empire is worldwide. Apex says, Stevie, who is your favourite wrestler? Do you know what, Apex? I'm not going to answer that. I'm going to let the old flutes. Guys, tell Apex who my favourite wrestler is. Get involved in the chat. I want to see something. I want to see if you guys know. I'm pretty sure you're going to know. I'm waiting to... Yay! Virgin Trains Lover. That was the first name I saw. Says The Rock. Ben says John Cena. I mean, I like John Cena, but The Rock's my favourite. Oh, Anna Beth from Poland. Hello. Amelia from Scotland. Got Liverpool as well. I'm loving this. You're seeing The Rock. Melanie says The Rock. Mike Miller says The Rock. Unknown says The Rock. Wisdom says Cody Rhodes. I like Cody Rhodes, but my all-time favourite is The Rock. Lev Ollie to Steve, what did you think of WrestleMania? As I said earlier, it was okay. I thought the triple threat between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins was good. I thought John Cena was going to win the title, and that happened. But like I said, I wanted The Rock to be there. But one of the most funniest things was Stone Cold Steve Austin driving into the barricade. That was hilarious. Icy Fish says, Stevie, make a series about gaming with the characters. Well, I would love to do something like that. I can't do it right now, but soon I should be able to. And I'm not going to say why, but I will let you know when it's all done. I'm very superstitious, so I don't like to say anything until it's actually done. And then it's going to open up the possibilities for us that we can do. Samira from Algeria, but lives in the UK. Samira, great to have you tuned in. Matteo, or maybe Matteo, from Malta. Hello. We've got some great people locked in. Well, guys, actually, that's brilliant. I've just seen some of you talking about the backstory, the origin story of Jason and Gary. Guys, what did you think of that? So I was really glad it went down really well with you. But guys, let me know what you thought. What did you think of the Gary and Jason backstory? Oh, the Aviationist from Croatia, Mason from Ireland, Hussein from India. We have truly gone worldwide, which is amazing. I absolutely love that. What's going on, Golden Cub? Really means a lot that I've helped in some small way, mate. Sending love to you and your family. Wibe from Belgium. I love those colours. It's great. But no, guys, really glad that you really enjoyed the... so I was reading some of the messages, honestly, absolutely unbelievable. Beta from Germany. I hope I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. Where else are we at? Amber from Germany. Mohammed from Italy. This is amazing. Honestly, this is like kind of like... This is so beautiful. I'm actually quite shocked right now. So many from the UK. Yeepa Bunny from Ireland. I absolutely love it. Cynthia from Buckinghamshire. Wow, that's I love it. That's amazing, because obviously the time is going to be so different in different areas, obviously around the world. So the fact that you guys have tuned in, I really appreciate it. A piece of beef said, I love this. A great username. Says Stevie, you deserve 5 million subs. Well, do you know what? A piece of beef. It's a great username. Finn from Scotland. Hello, mate. Listen, I am so grateful to have every single one of you on my team. And like I said, the growth has been unbelievable. Yeah, it's so cool. Bob from Portugal. Billy from Mexico. We got Jersey. This is amazing. What's going on, Alfie? From Aaron. Aaron, of course, mate. Hello, Alfie. Thank you for tuning in, mate. The Mottram family from Norway. Slid says from the USA. Now, I don't know whether you guys are just staying in different countries now, or whether you're actually from these places. But either way, Richardson says from South Africa. I'm waiting for someone from Jamaica. Then Gary will be happy. No idea. It's great. That's basically my ethos on the daily. So Stevie, what's good revision for biology? Well, I'm not going to lie. I was always very bad at science. It wasn't my strongest point. But one of my tips, and again, as the weeks go on, I'll talk about this. One of the things, guys, that really got me through revision was look, cover, write, check. And yes, it is as simple as it sounds. What I would do, I would basically plaster my wall in notes on science, on maths, on GCSE PE, business studies. I'd look at it. So I'd write it all down. I'd put it on the wall. I'd cover it or look away. I would then try and basically memorize it so I could say it out loud, check it, and then I'd be like, oh no. Oh, bloody hell, because I got it all wrong. And you got to do it again. Is it boring? Yes. But is it effective? Absolutely. So listen, it worked for me. Everybody is different. It might not work for you. But guys, if I was going to give you advice on my revision tip, on my favourite revision technique that I used, look, cover, write, check. Give it a go. See if it works. Gamer Boy says, Stevie, can you do a video on food tech? That would be really good. That'd be really good, because I think Gary would end up blowing up a kitchen, I think. Rebecca says, Gary be like, you cheeky pineapple. Oh, Megan, you cheeky pineapple. You got to say it like that. You got to say it like that, though. The Cool Gamer. Great to have you locked in. Boo you. So Stevie just followed the Garian Empire. That's what I like to hear. Ira says, Stevie, are Alice and Roadman Reese in love with each other? I don't know. I mean, you never know. Something has broken up Alice and Stevie, and I just don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Where are we at? A lot of people saying, but why? Sakuna says, Stevie, is Megan pregnant? Oh, blimey. This is getting more like EastEnders every day, and I love it. For those of you who don't know what EastEnders is, it's a soap in the UK, which is very dramatic, basically. But it's got nothing on our online school series, obviously. Where are we at? People are saying, Friendly Butch says, Stevie, Megan is pregnant. That's hilarious. Don't you remember the episodes I did? I did the episodes where Gary had a child, but it was obviously all a prank, which is quite funny. Where are we at? Marion says, hello, James. Hello, James. Oh, it's funny. Which is brilliant. Where are we at? I'm seeing a lot of people saying we love Gary, which is amazing. This is us. Says Gary always brings a smile to my face. That is what I like to see, which is always quite funny. Where are we at? There you go. No, some great. I'm just some of the ideas. Honestly, great for parodies, which is really cool, guys. So obviously, I love to see. I mean, just see Daniel James and Stevie. I can speak 7 languages. Well, that's amazing, mate. Because I can barely speak 1. I can barely speak English. What's going on, David? I've just seen Leo. What's going on, Leo? Says GTG. Chris says, Stevie, can you do a Tiny Temper parody? Well, Chris, which song? Tiny Temper's got some bangers, especially Pass Out and Written in the Stars. They're brilliant. But I've written down Lazy Song, We Are the Champions, Simply the Best. There's a lot that I will go through after this as well and have a little look. Gamer Boy says, Stevie, is Stevie cheating on Alice with Miss Karen? Oh my God. Alex Casey, hello you. Great to have you tuned in. Lucas says, Stevie, what do you think of Newcastle? Well, Lucas, I've been to Newcastle a few times, had some really good nights out there, and I've always had a bit of a soft spot, a bit of a soft spot for Newcastle, even the football team. I mean, I love the kit, I love the fans. They're just very passionate, so it's always really cool. Lily says, Stevie, please do a meet and greet. So yes, Lily, it is on my list of things for us to do. It's just trying to work out where's the best place where we can all get together. Parents can come, we can have a right laugh. It would be really cool. We can have a good giggle. And what I'd love, just to have a massive photo. Imagine the Garian Empire photo together, which would be amazing. DCI Baddie, hello. But guys, I can't believe it. I've just looked at the time and already an hour has flown by, which is absolutely unbelievable. Honestly, thank you so much to everyone that is tuned in today. It's always chaotic, as you all know. If you've been here for all 10, thank you so much. If this is your first one, welcome. We do them every Sunday, 6:30 UK time. But guys, if you've tuned in to any live, if you've watched any of my videos, if you've liked, commented on, shared, and generally got involved, thank you so much. Honestly, it really means a lot. So guys, tomorrow, 10 a.m. UK time, I'll be dropping a video where we do a Pupils Champion video. I'm sorry. Lily says, Stevie, it's made my day so much better. Thank you, Lily. But this one made me laugh. I get LMW says, Stevie, I get annoyed because I can't watch the TV when I'm eating crisps. It's a great one-liner. But no, guys, tomorrow, 10 a.m. UK time, and then from Tuesday, they'll go back to normal, 4 p.m. UK time, and you're going to get another parody, and you're going to see some new online school episodes as well. So I really hope you enjoy it. Oliver Football Dude, hello you. That one hand kid says, Stevie, thank you for posting such amazing videos. Gary, my absolute pleasure, mate. And thank you for tuning in. So guys, as you can see, I've gone as red as my Liverpool shirt because I've been honestly as animated. But this is always chaos and I absolutely love it. Thank you so much, you old flutes. Obviously, keep getting involved. Obviously, I look back afterwards anyway. Please like this stream. And don't forget to subscribe and turn those post notifications on. And I will see you tomorrow at 10 AM UK time sharp. But until then, all that's left to say is this. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? You know. See you later.